So one thing that's really important to the course is the dialogue you all have with one another. And I really appreciate seeing folks responding to each other thoughtfully and giving each other feedback and ideas, offering resources, that kind of thing. It's so valuable. You gain a lot by being in an online class, but you do lose that chance to make those person to person connections that are a really powerful part of a graduate program. So, hooray for that. So, where is this part? Online. Okay, collaboration and responses to classmates. So I'm guessing you don't reread the syllabus every day. So I just wanted to draw your attention back here. Over the course of the term, you're earning 10 points for that responsiveness and participation in discussion. So you do your initial post, and then this part is about your follow ups and your conversations with each other. Um, so just as if you were in a face to face class, the idea is that you don't just say your part and tune out. You say your part and you listen to others and you respond to them, post questions. Try to make this genuine. So, at a minimum, to earn 7 points, you would contribute at least one something to the conversation for each conversation that we're having, whether it's on D2L or dot storming or Flipgrid. Um, in addition to your initial post. But what I'm really looking for, rather than just a rote, like, okay, here's my post, now I'm done, I'm really hoping that you'll engage in a real conversation with each other. For example, we have a couple people teaching up at the middle grades level. We have several people teaching in primary grades. Look for opportunities to ask for help, to offer help, to chew on ideas that are complicated at your grade level, or just topics that interest you. Just really take advantage of the opportunity to engage with each other. Um, okay, so this week that's coming up, I showed you the readings. This is a reading heavy week. In a graduate class, the expectation is that you're spending 90 hours for 3 credits over the course of the term. So I think we hopefully are well within that. But this is one of our heavier weeks because this content is just so important. And if you're finding like, oh, I can sort of skip around and maybe not dig into the readings so much because it's an online class, and maybe you're finding that you can accomplish some of the tasks on a surface level without digging too deep into the readings. That's a choice that you can make. You're an adult. I respect that. And if you really want to learn this content in a way that supports your students, the readings are just crucial. If I could choose for you to do all the tasks or all the readings, I would have you do all the readings. So please, please, please do make the time to get those done. And as always, feel free to ask me questions or ask for clarifications, anything I can do to help. Let me just pull you back here to, let's see, week 4. I'll be posting this live in just a moment. So the overview is here. You've got your link to the dot storming. So we're going to return again to the dot storming, and this time we're going to talk about the ideas in these readings. So is this a formative, summative, or interim assessment? Something else, diagnostic? How so? How could you modify the tool or use the data differently to change it in terms of its purpose? And then pulling from this really important Morse, Kiefer, and Snow piece where you're just reading the first 10 pages. Name the construct assessed by the assessment and describe how it's operationalized. That idea of operationalizing constructs is a really fundamental idea in assessment. So I really want to make sure that you have that pinned down. Then we're going to return again to that Oakton assessment plan, and we're going to use these lenses that we've been taking here about types of assessment and RTI and unpack that in a discussion that's linked here. And then I'm hoping that you're getting toward finishing your pre-assessment tools, administering those. You'll be able to start interpreting your data. and you'll do a Flipgrid this week. Again, this is a little bit longer. Open a new window. This one's a little bit longer, and it asks you to post a 2 to 3 minute video on your initial analysis and interpretation of your pre-assessment data. This is a really good time to revisit the importance of using asset-based language. Think about what they can do, what they do know. Please start all these videos with just a reminder of what is the student's name and what's their grade level, just so we can kind of keep track of like who is each person working with and keep a thread going with that. So I'm hoping you'll really work together on this and come up with literacy learning goals for your student that draw directly on the diagnostic and formative assessment that you're doing. Okay, wow, that was a lot. I hope it was helpful. I'm always open to feedback about what works best for you in terms of how I do my feedback and so on. Yep, okay. I hope you have a fabulous week, and thank you so much for all your hard work.